everybody turn to page 116. Turn to page 116. I just want to make sure, yesterday when I talked about, see whenever I come in it starts raining. And then sometimes when I come in the aeroplane will fly. Alright, then you can't hear me. This is the max already. Max already, cannot. Then the whole thing will burst already. Oh, can you hear me at the back? Okay, good. Okay, yesterday I told you, right? When we do definite integral, it's actually to find the area under the graph. Okay? But when they talk about area, you give unit square as the units. But if you're just doing definite integral, there's no need to put unit square. It's just a number. It's just an evaluation. Do you understand? Okay, can all of you turn to page, start already?
Yes.
Okay, can you all turn to page 116? Can you look at example 1? I've gone through example 1, A, B, C with you already. Can you look at the solution? Answer to A, B, and C. Can you see they are only numbers? There's no unit square. Okay? So, if you want to put unit square, you must make sure that it's talking about area. Understand what I'm talking about? Okay? But the area under the graph will give you an idea of what is a definite integral. Alright? Okay. Now, I suppose yesterday the example 1, no problem. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Now I'm going on to example 2. Page 117. Now this is integration of trigo with definite integral. Now I need to warn you, when it is definite integral of trigo, you must make sure all these are in the radian mode. It's always radian, it's never degrees. Because we only sub in numbers. Understand? Do you agree pi is a number? So pi over 2 is also a number. Okay? Now, let's integrate this first. When you integrate 1 is what? X, right? When you integrate cosine, it becomes? Alright. Then down here is actually 1 over half, right? Because when you differentiate this is half now, so it's 1 over half. Like that, pi 0, right? And I told you before, this one must be what kind of bracket? Square bracket, cannot be other bracket, okay? So this one will simplify. X minus 2 sine x over 2 pi 0, right? Can you see I will get this? Everybody okay? Now, then how to evaluate this? It will be pi minus 2 sine pi over 2 minus 0 minus 2 sine 0 over 2. Understand? Now, this one is 0. Now, sine curve is like that, right? Sine 0 is also what? 0. So can you see this is actually a very nice number. It's a 0 here. Understand? Now, why must we write out? Because if it's cosine, is 1, you know. Cosine of 0 is 1. So don't assume that anything that's 0 is 0. If it's e to the power of 0, what is it? 1. You cannot say that everything is 0. Okay? So this will be pi minus. Now, sine pi over 2 is actually 1, right? Can you see? So minus 2 times 1. So the answer is actually pi minus 2, to be exact. This is the exact answer, pi minus 2. Now you will ask me, Cher, must we give it to 360? It's up to you. You give me pi over 2 also can, you give me 360 also can. Because this is the exact answer. Everybody clear? But I think for you all, right, if you are not sure, I just all give to 360 can. Understand what I'm talking about? It's safer for you all. Clear? Okay? Alright, now then I'm moving on to the next example. Next example. Are you okay here? Now this one is not difficult, but it's very tedious. Can you see? Actually, I like indefinite better because you just must see already. You're not going to do all this rubbish. You understand? This one is very tedious one, right? look down on this one. It's a lot of work, you know. Okay? Alright, now next one. Now, one thing I can teach you is this. Because for myself, right, I think most students like to work in radians. They always like to work in degrees. Sometimes I never change my calculator to radian mode 1. Because I know pi over 4 is what? 45 degrees. So I straight away key 45 degrees. It's the same one. Like pi over 2 is what? 90 degrees. So I key 90 degrees. So it's okay, ma'am. You understand? As long as you know how to convert in your head very fast. But if you can't, please don't, okay? Please, don't anyhow do, okay? Please, okay? Now, let's integrate this first. Don't copy. Tell me, what's the answer? 4 what? 4x minus tangent 4x, then 1 over 4, right? Correct. Then I have pi over 4, 0. Everybody okay? Can? Then I'm going to sub in. The sub in is the one that students got problem, okay? 4 times pi over 4 minus 1/4 tangent 4 times pi over 4 minus 4 times 0 minus 1/4 tangent. Now 4 times 0 is still 0, am I right? Correct now. Tangent 0 is 0, correct? Am I right to say that? Okay, so this is 0, this is 0. Oh, good life again. Okay, so we will have this one as pi minus tangent of pi. All of you key in tangent 180. What is that? What's tangent of 180? Huh? Is it 0? Is it 0? Okay. So basically, this is a nice number. The answer is just pi. Is this correct? Because the rest are all zeros. Correct? This is 0, ma, because this is tangent pi, ma. Tangent pi is tangent 180 degrees, right? So it's 0. So this is 0, then all these are 0, so 0. Understand? So it's just pi, lor. Everybody okay? Can or cannot? Can or cannot? Can, huh? Okay, good. So that is your example 2. Are we fine? Are we fine? Okay, good. Next, we move on to example 3. Okay, before I go on to example 3, right, I want to give you a very, how to say, an important manipulation. Can you write down this? E ln 2 is actually 2. Don't have to work out, it's really 2. If you don't believe me, right, you key in your calculator, e to the power of ln 2. All of you key. Do you get 2? So what does it mean? E to the power of ln 4, what will it give me? 4. Correct. So people will say, hey, Jill, how you get this? Okay, now, all of you look. If I let y equals to e ln k, if I take ln on both sides, right, it will be ln y equals to ln e ln k, right? Correct, class? Okay, this is ln y, this is what? Just ln k, right? Because this ln k come down, ln e is 1. So ln and ln, right, is unique. So y equals to k. Alright, right, equals to k. So this one will be equals to k. So e ln k is k. This is a very good manipulation. You don't have to key in your calculator. Understand? That means if I have e ln 7, it will be what? Just 7. That's all. Okay? Alright, so this is something that I need to tell you. Okay? Next. Let's move on to example 3. Alright? Okay. Integration of 0 to ln 2, 5 over 3 e 5x minus 2 dx. Okay? Now, I want to teach you how to do this nicely so that you don't get into trouble. Would that be okay? All of you look up first. Do you agree I can take out the constant 5/3? Then inside will be left with this one, right? Okay? I'm teaching you how to not make mistake. Can or not? Are we okay? Okay, now look at the things now. Huh? Now, I'm going to rewrite something. This one means, hello, I'm going to write over this indices. Is e to the power of this one. Right now. So if I write as e, it will be 2 minus 5x, right? It's easier to do it this way, correct? Instead of 1 over, you can't do it. Right? Okay, so let me integrate this. Okay? 5/3 is outside. Just leave it, you don't care first. Okay? This one will become e2 minus 5x, right? In front will become 1 over negative 5, correct? Okay? Then you will have a ln 2, 0. Everybody okay? So, what does this mean? This one means 5/3 negative 1/5 e2 minus 5 ln 2, right? Correct. Minus negative 1/5 e2, correct? Correct? Because it's 0, right? So 2. Okay. Can you all key in this one times this one, whole thing all together? All of you do it now. Give me in decimal. 5 truncate first. What's the answer? 2.38 what? 6 what? 60. So answer 2.3. Who has the sharp calculator? Let me the sharp calculator because I don't know how to use the other calculator, okay? Which I think is very useless. Okay. Just a minute, I check the answer. How come I don't get the answer? I get 1.23. Wait. Let me just double check. Maybe I made a mistake, okay? Just a minute. Maybe I made a mistake. 5/3, am I right? Oh, I keep on. Yes, 2.3860, correct. So the answer will be 2.39. Is it correct? Okay. Now, what did the textbook do? Can you tell me what the textbook do? They gave the answer in terms of what? E is also okay, but if you cannot just give to 3, 6, 8, I will give you the whole thing correct. Understand? Don't need to trouble yourself. Okay? Next one. Can I move on to part B? Can these two fellow, please wake up now, you and you. Yesterday stay until today, still want to stay. Want to stay until next day? Stay until Good Friday lah. Huh? Okay, next question. I'm integrating from 1 to 2, 2x minus 1 over x dx. Now, obviously, this one we cannot do immediately. Am I right? Okay, now all of you look out, I got to rewrite. This one is just 2, right? Minus 1 over x. Alright now. So when I integrate, become what? 2x minus 1. On x, right? Alright? So let's put this in. 2 times 2 minus ln 2 minus 2 times 1 minus ln 1. Okay, all of you key in straight. You can give me to 3, 6 feet. 5 from head first, then 3, 6 feet. The textbook gives you 2 minus ln 2. But 2 minus ln 2 is what in 3, 6 feet? 1 by what? 3068. So it's 1.31, right? Do you get the answer? 1.31. Everybody clear? Okay, good. Are we okay so far until example 3? Now I'm moving on to example 4. Remember the other way round one? Now got definite integral. Remember, when you don't have, you have to plus C plus D, that kind of thing, they move all over the place. Okay, now I'm going to use the whole part to explain to you this question. I ever set this type of question in the prelims, and I use trigo the whole cohort time. Because first of all, they don't understand how to move here, move there. Second of all, is in trigo. Sure die one. You understand? So if I want instant death, right? By putting the book like that doesn't mean I cannot see you sleeping, okay? Put it down. Okay. Let's look at example 4. Differentiate this with respect to x. Now, I usually like to let y be this. Okay, now I'm going to rewrite first. In case I need to use this, okay? Now, this one, of course, I got to use quotient rule. Okay, quotient rule, what's the first step? Square the bottom. If I square the bottom, I will get this guy. Right? I fix the bottom. Differentiate the top. Minus, fix the top. Differentiate the bottom. Become half. Negative half times a negative 2. Am I right? Correct? Okay, this one is gone. So, I will get, okay, let me go over this side, it's easier. What will I get? 3, 1 minus 2x. This side will become a plus, right? Because minus and minus become a plus, right? So, this one will become 3x over square root 1 minus 2x over 1 minus 2x. Correct? Okay? Now, I did tell you before, if it's like that, I need to times top and bottom by this one. Correct? To get it. So, I will have 3 power 3 over 2, right? Okay? So this is 3 minus 6x plus 3x over 1 minus 2x So final answer, 3 minus 3x over, I can also write it as this one, if I were to factorize out the 3. Everybody okay? Everybody okay here? Can? Can or cannot? Okay, now, a lot of you after here, can I just delete all this because you know dy dx? I'm going to write dy dx over here. There are some equivalent forms that we can accept, okay? So, dy dx, after all the manipulation, I will get. Now, you must also understand that this one means square root of this guy power 3 right? Yes or no? Now, I can write like that. I can also write like that, right? Remember? Power can be inside, power can be outside, remember? Okay, no problem with that. Okay? Now, of course, this is not the major one. Hence, evaluate. They say, hence, evaluate. Okay, let's look at the next part. I'm supposed to find this one. Okay? Can you see this one look somewhat like this one? Okay. Now I'm going to rewrite that. Now I'm going to add something. Remember when I add, I can only add what? Constant, right? Okay? How to make this the same? I must what? Times what? 3. I must times the 3, right? But if I times the 3, I must divide by the 3, right? So outside will be what? 1/3, right? So I'm actually cancelling this out. I'm not changing anything. But writing this like that, this one becomes this one, right? So when I integrate this, I'll get back this one, right? So what is this? 3x over square root 1 minus 2x. 0, negative 4. Can you see now no plus c already? Now no plus c. Can you see? Because it's a definite integral. Okay? So what do I have? I'll have 1/3. First bracket. Now, this is easy. Can you see if it's 0, everything is 0. So it's 0 minus something, right? Alright? So this is negative 4. So become what? Negative 12 over. Now, negative 4, this is 8, right? Plus 1 is what? 9. What's square root of 9? 3. Do you agree I get this? Correct? So this will give me 1/3. This one is just a 4, right? 4. So the answer is 4 over 3, right? Or what? 1/3. Is everyone clear? Is everyone clear with what I'm talking about? Can or cannot? Can, huh? So this is your 17.1. And 17.2 is actually area under curve and so on and so forth. Actually 17.2 and 17.3 can be done together. Okay, and if you look at my last year's video, right? Because last year it was quite bad. They have their mid-year exam, and this topic, chapter 17, 18, and 19, chapter 17 and 18 was done because they have a HBL the week before the June holidays. So chapter 17 and 18 was done during the HBL. So my lesson is actually recorded very precisely in YouTube. Okay, you know I always, if it's very precisely, I'll write. Then I will go. Okay, even 19, okay, was done during week 4 of the June holidays. Because they're supposed to come back for lessons, but they cannot come back physically. So I got to do the chapter 19. So 17, 18, 19 is actually very precise in my YouTube video. Okay, actually even more precise than when I teach like that. But I prefer to teach like that because it's better. Okay, because that one is quite inhuman. I find that you just talk the machine that kind of thing. But the class still can understand and do well. Understand now? So there's no difference actually. Okay? Alright, so are we okay so far? Okay, good. Now can you tell me what number is it on the content page? Is it 19? 18? The A-Max one. What is the content page now? Now 18. Okay, good. 18. Today's date, which is the 13th. Exercise 17.1. Can you write down definite integrals? Now I'm going to give the homework now. Okay, I can see that people are crying in the heart. No, they do not cry outwardly, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Such a good number, 17, right? All my solutions are uploaded in the YouTube already. Because last year I cannot mark for them, so they're going to check your answers. So in the event that you are stuck, you can refer. I say refer. I didn't say in the event that you are stuck, you copy straight. Cut and paste onto your work. Is that clear? You can refer. But I want to guide you through until where I can. Will that be okay? The rest, you can refer to my YouTube video for the answer. Okay? Not to copy wholesale, but to get some hints and stop it and then just do it yourself. Everybody clear? Okay. Can I clean up now? No? Okay, I'll wait now. Then I also quite cool 17 questions. Straight away, I need to finish. Okay. Quickly tick. This is not the worst. No. I never believe in stressing people for June holidays. And you know that last week of the June holidays, you're having time practice, right?
Alright.
What more practice? Last week of the June holidays, you're having time practice. That means you're going to have your E-Max paper 1, paper 2, A-Max paper 1, paper 2. Okay, you've got to get used to the longness of the paper. Cannot do halfway, no strength already, you want to die already, cannot. Okay, E-Max paper 1 is 2 hours. E-Max paper 2 is 2.5 hours. A-Max paper 1 and 2 are both 2 hours, 15 minutes. You're taking the new syllabus. Okay. If you go to A level, every paper is 3 hours. Except your GP, 2 hours, 40 minutes. Okay, so you better go to the toilet before you start the paper. If not 3 hours, you don't play tahan. You understand? And then if you go to the toilet, you waste time. You lose time in doing your work. Understand? Okay, so can I start now? Can I clean up now? Can I clean up now? Yes, very good. So let's see, it's a straight line, so I can clean very fast. Collinear. Collinear, can see? 2 collinear. Okay, now let's start. Let's just have a show of hands. How many of you are planning to go GC? How many are planning to go poly? How many don't know? Okay, very good. So all of you know what? Okay, let's look at 1B. I don't want people now, when you see this, tell me, Cher, I don't know how to do. You never teach me before, I will throw you out of the singing school, okay? X. This is X, right? Power 1. This is X power. How? Altogether X power 1. 3 over 2. Can see or not? Don't straight away see this sum. I never do before, okay? Now, when we integrate, what do we do? Plus 1, right? What's this plus 1? 3 over 2 plus 1 is what? 5/2, very good. Is that all? I must divide by 5/2, right? I want to teach you something. If divide by 5/2 is the same as times 2/5, right? Straight away, then you have 4/1. Correct? Now, I told you, I need to see this. 2/5, 4, 5/2, minus 2/5, 1, 5/2. I need to see the substitution. Now, actually, this is quite fast. Bottom 2 means what? Must teach you your indices again. Square root, right? Square root of 4 is what? 2 to the power 5? 10, right? What's this? 32. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. How's that? Okay, so this is 32. 32 times 2, this is a 64/5. Am I right? Correct now. Minus, this one is the easiest thing on earth. 1 to anything is 1. Agree, class? So, minus 2/5. So, this one becomes 62/5, right? What is 62/5 if you want to change to mixed number? What is this called? Improper question. I'm scared you forget. So, 12 what? 2/5. Very good. Okay? Yes. You can leave it in decimal, but try not to because sometimes it's recurring. We want the exact one. You understand what I'm talking about? Okay? Everybody okay? Okay, Alright, next question. I have already done 1B. 1C is your presentation that I'm worried. Some people the presentation forever cannot make it one. If this one come out, don't be too happy. Looks simple but very difficult, okay? Because you will integrate wrongly and that's it, alright? Okay, 1/3 x. I plus 1 become what? 2/3, right? Okay, talking to you. 2/3, right? Okay, good. Wait, let me leave some space first. 2/3. So actually divide by 2/3, right? So it's times what? Correct now? So this one is actually a half. Correct? So how to present this? Half in 2/3 minus half 1 2/3. Now, over 3 means cube root, right? What's the cube root of 8? 2. 2 to the power of 2? 4. 4 divided by 2? 2. Okay, very good. Minus. This one, 1 to anything is 1, I say already. 2 minus half. If you need the calculator, you better tell me. What's this answer? 1 and a half. Are we okay? Are we okay so far? Okay, good. Next. I'm done with question 1 already. Can we now do question 2A?